I'm not sure if this camera's any better, but oh well, it's having some issues. Oh, I'm not sure if it's the focus or what. I don't know. This camera's got focus on it, that's why I thought I'd try it out. Don't really like it though. But I think the audio is a bit loud. Oh my god, it is. I'll switch my audio to the other device, just a minute. Right, okay, that's better. Oh. Well, that's weird. Why doesn't it look as good on here as it does in the preview? Well, at least it's got focus adjustment on it, so that's why I wanted to try it. Because that other one, that bloody dash cam, doesn't. I'm just trying to get the settings a bit better for it, because it's not very. Well, it's actually clamped on my lamp, so it's better because it's directly behind the light source. But, so you should get some really close-up zoom images with this. If my lamp doesn't want to wilt, which it seems to want to do, it's the camera's a bit heavy on it. I want to try to get these pictures a bit better, you see, because that other camera is crap. Don't know what that is, because I've got this big screen right in front of me right now. I'm trying to get this camera to stay up. Oh, it's Alan. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's this camera. It's the resolution's a bit too high on it. It's a high definition camera, and I am just fiddling around right now trying to optimize the settings on this. I had to disable the audio from the camera because it was just way too loud. Yeah, I'm glad you're able. Yeah, I'm just trying to. If I don't knock the light, the camera's mounted on the light. If I don't knock it, it's fine. Maybe I could put a counterbalance on it or something, because it kind of is wilting. You have no idea how bad this wilting is. Just a minute. Actually, if I lift that bar up, just a minute. Try to move it around a bit, and it just wants to wilt and bend. I've lost my focus now, what I want it to be focused on. Or is it? Oh, it's the head's pointed down more, that's why. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'm trying to get this right. See, all I've got to do is nudge this thing and it just wants to flop. I need to get this set right, then adjust the focus. Hopefully the I'm actually looking at a delay, so this isn't working. Hang on a minute. Get my other screen up. As you can see, I've drilled the board. I've still got some holes to drill. I'm just trying to get the focus right, because that's the reason why I decided to try this camera out. It's a Logitech camera. It used to be my daughter's, and I went to the Microsoft website to get the drivers, and I installed it minimal really. I've not installed a lot of extra software. I didn't install that vid software that came with it. I don't want a load of spyware, but you see anyway, I can always unplug it when I'm not using it anyway, so which I usually do anyway. I'm just trying to fiddle around with this focus. Just move my glasses out of the way a minute. If I can read the writing on this board, then it would be good. I'm moving it away actually, and I'm going the wrong way. So it wants to be that way, does it? Right, let me see if I can get the focus to read that writing. I have to turn the focus on it and then let go because it moves around too much. That's worse. Damn it. This thing's so hard to hold. A minute. I think that's getting worse. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's getting worse, so it's back that way. I think it's about there. I can't really get it much better than that. I would just do a test with diode. Right, that's blurry. That seems to be better focus there, and it seems to be worse down here. So I've not quite got it right yet. It must be the light. There's a lot of light from this. Let me just shade it a bit. Oh well, I don't know. It's not bad. But anyway, I'll just hold my board up a bit. Maybe that'll work. Let's try that. You can see that all the silk screen is lined up perfectly with the holes, which I drilled from that side, then I drilled it from the other side. Of course, we're getting a lot of light reflection off it. Because it is mounted on my lamp. I couldn't think of anything else to mount it on, to be honest, and it's sort of, I think it's better than the other camera though, because I focus it better. So, yeah. Long way. You can see the holes are bang on. Are exactly the right places where they're supposed to be. Anyway, keep getting mixed up and going backwards. This is mainly an exercise in testing this camera out. Getting familiar with it. So, provided I don't knock the damn thing, I can drill the rest of these holes. When I get my other drill bit in. I'll just read the chat, hang on a minute. Well, I'm using the same audio as far as I'm aware. I had to turn the sound off on that webcam because it was too loud. Just a minute, let me just monitor the sound a minute. I want to use audio mix. I'm going to add an extra input source. Let me just see. Because this webcam's got a microphone built in as well. So where do I add an extra? Source. Oh, hang on. Right, add source. That's the Logitech. So let's turn that down because it's way up. So I've got both microphones on now. Sorry, I'm getting echo because I'm monitoring to see what it sounds like. Well, that's not too bad. So I'll turn the monitor off now. Otherwise I'm going to get a headache. So, right, okay, that's the microphone and on the camera and my other microphone. I'm using a mixer right now, so I've actually got two microphones on at the same time. Let me know if that's any better. Oh, okay, you went to get some water. Still getting lost. What was that? Lost? Is it? Lost once in a while? Lost? I assume that's lost with a T, but there's no T on it. Right, so I have some beating. Oh yeah, the beep 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 beep. Yes, I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. I just don't know. Oh, it might be because the USB cable is near to the that stupid dash cam thing. I'm just sick of it because there's no plug. Let me move that dash cam thing out of the way, because I think it's giving off some kind of an signal. Just a minute. Let me move this dash cam out of the way. I have a serious suspicion that that dash cam is emitting some kind of a signal. Right, I moved that out of the way. Has that noise gone? Let me just find out if that noise is gone. Oh yeah, it was just adapting to the new camera, I think. Well, let's just see if that noise is gone. No, I'm still getting that. Tick 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 tick. I don't know what that is. Yeah, sorry. I was checking to see if I could hear that noise, so I've turned it off the monitor and off now. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's probably the camera. Yeah, it's probably sending some kind of Morse code back to Big Daddy. But the good news is I've got my switches, and they fit. They're really nice. I like these switches. They fit in the board. I'll show you what I mean. I don't know if you were watching earlier when I was doing this, but I drilled the holes. Got to get these pins lined up. There you go. The switch is on. That's the switch on the board. It's a push button. Nice low profile. Doesn't take up all the board, which is what I wanted. I've got a whole bag of these. Whole bag of them. Not very expensive. They're not the best quality switches. They're a little bit noisy when you press them on and off. There's a little bit of noise, a bit of crackle, at least on my meter. But that's not a big problem, because one of the ways we used to solve this problem years ago was to put a capacitor across the switch. But that only works if you're using a DC signal. It doesn't work for AC. But it can remove any intermittent noise that you get across the switch. But and my trimmers, well, I've had to splay the legs out a little bit because these new trimmers were a little bit too, well, a little bit smaller. But yeah, no biggie. I've splayed the legs out a bit, and they do fit. I don't know if I've drilled all these holes out actually. They do fit, as you can see. It looks like they're on stilts, but yeah, the trimmers fit anyway. Yeah, they're kind of tall, but I don't mind that. It's easy access as well. So those fit, and I've still got some more holes to drill though for these sockets. I need to drill some bigger holes because the holes aren't big enough yet over here and there. I assume you got my message on Facebook. Why is it the focus keeps moving? It's like the focus seems to have I thought I'd set that right better, and it still doesn't look right. Oh, Zed's there. Okay, I'll kill the camera audio. Just a minute. Alright, okay, back to normal audio. Yeah, it's the microphones were a bit further away and they don't pick up all that crap. Good old crystal mics, you can't beat them. Huh? So, I don't know which is, where's the best place to put this board anyway? On here. That's the wrong way. Seems to be better over here. Down a bit, no, up a bit. Right, okay. Trying to get the perspective right. Seems to be better there. I was just trying to get this focus a bit better if I can. Shows he's got a few things to say. Probably, maybe news. Hopefully he's got some news. That's worse. I think that's as good as I can get the focus. It might be something to do with the lightness, the brightness of it. Oops, slipped. Yeah, it's better if I get the focus on the black lines. I think that's the best I can get it there. Which isn't very good, really, but it shows my mat up quite well. Oh, you must be listening to me then. I thought you couldn't watch me, Z. I thought you couldn't. He's spying on me. Stuber's telling him he's spying on me, and he said he can't get Flash to work. Well, I'm glad you made some money on that. You needed a break. So, yeah, the switch is going to fit perfectly. I'll pull it out for now because I've still got some drilling to do. Still got quite a bit of drilling. I've got some bigger holes to make. But I'm just chilling at the minute, drinking my coffee. Oh, I got it upside down. I'm using this foam as a placeholder, actually. And I'm eating some snack. I'm eating some poppadoms, I think they call it poppadom things. I need to get on and finish drilling and getting this board assembled, I tell you. Yeah, as I said on Facebook, I'm not going to wait another week for them flipping collets to arrive, so luckily my drills seem to be centred quite well. For I don't know what happened. Before it was wobbly as heck anything, and now it's not so bad. Checking out these links. Vacuum pump. Oh, nice. Hey, that's not a bad price. $46. Well, but yeah, it's $46. There we go. That's not bad. What's this heatsink thermoelectric cooler cooling Peltier plate module? Oh, cool, that's nice. Ooh. $9? Well, $10? Blow me that. Oh, if I was to order it, I'd get the shipping's more than the flipping device. $13.50 for shipping. Whew. That's why I don't order anything from the United States. Shipping's a killer. Mmm. 20 CF welding cylinder. Iron gas. Wow, that's expensive. $62 blooming dollars. Holy crap. B2. Well, it's a Soul, so I assume Z bought it. MIG-TIG flow meter, gas regulator gauge, welding weld. Yeah, cool. Now I'm getting an urge to roll a dice. Why is that? Oh well, Z wins. Well, he beats me anyway. Oh, you have to go for a bigger number. Oh well, 28. Young again. these. That's just being greedy. Mmm. How warm. Mm. So, what else do I need to drill with this drill before I change my bits? What else do I need to drill with this drill bit that's in my drill? You know, it always happens. You go and take the flipping drill bit out, put a bigger one in, then you realise you needed to drill another hole with a smaller drill bit. Like, it really annoys me when that happens. Well, I've been thinking about this for long enough. I'm just going to put my next drill size in. Right. And well, hopefully I can get it centered like this one. Let's see, is that one slightly bigger than that one? That's the next size up, so I'm going to the next size up. It's a bit tight. Try and get it centered. Let's see if it's got wobble on it. Oh no, this is the problem I'm having with my collets. And I'm waiting for these new collets arriving, and let's see if I can get that straight. No, that's wobbly as bugger. That's really bad. I wonder if I've actually got a bent drill. Let's just see. I don't know. Let's see if that's straight now. No, that's wobbly as anything. Get the damn thing in straight. And this is the problem I'm having with this collet. It's oh, that's not too bad. No, I'm going to move it out a bit and bend it a bit, push it, because yeah, that's the only way I'm going to get this damn thing straight, I think. And I'll try and budge it over a bit. I snapped one of these drills off, you know. Well, I tried bending it. Got to be careful because they do snap if you press them too far. You can get them to give a bit. It's the collet, the way the collet lines up. Let's see. That's not too bad. I can use that. It's wobbly, but I don't know. It's moved again. I don't believe this. Okay, I'll just well, I've already got my hole started, so it's got to go in the holes. I'll just try this and power it up and see. It's still, I don't like that wobble. Ugh. If only flipping, I've ordered these collets up from a Manchester company, and it's probably a Chinese redistribution centre, and That's no good. I want to be... Put some pressure on it and tighten it up. Maybe I can get this damn thing to go straight. Ah, is that... that's not bad. Right. I'll try that. It's not too bad, I don't think. Right, it's these sockets over here that I need to sort out. I'm going to go in from the back so it doesn't burn up the front so much. I've got to make these holes quite a bit bigger. Oh, I'll go in from the other side now. They need to be kind of oval shaped, these holes, a little bit. Right, I'll see if I can get my socket to mount in there now. No, I need to, that hole needs to be a bit more over. It's just, I'm not going to start bending my pins. I've got a large ground plane around here, which is perfect. Right. Okay, let's see if this will fit now. Yay! Okay. Right, it's fit in. And you get another socket, another one of them blue ones. There's just two blue ones going here. There we go. I like the blue ones, they're bigger. So they're fit. We better when they're soldered in straight, because they're kind of a bit loose at the moment. Right, I've got them sorted. Now just check the little black plugs down here. Let's just power in. Those holes want to be a bit bigger. Not a lot bigger, so right. Let's try that one now. There we go. That one fits. And it doesn't fall out. It's a nice snug fit. Well, I've got some more holes to do for the sockets with this drill bit. It's that one. There's these two. These two. When you drill from the silkscreen side, you don't get bad pulling of the copper up. It doesn't bowl the copper out. It's actually to cause less burrs that way, but you have to have a starting hole to do that, really. Otherwise, you don't know where the hell you're going. Right, that fits as well, snug as a bug. Now there's another one to check. I've done that one. Where's the other one? Oh, it's over here. This one just check. That one fits as well. That one's a bit looser. Oh, it still doesn't fall out anyway. Okay. I'm missing all the chat now. I'm missing all the chat. Oh. Yeah, we can't wait to see Z rocking and rolling. Unless you've got a lab aversion condition. Banana boat. Uh, ah, cool. Right. Well, I think I need slightly bigger holes for my presets, so I'm not sure. They are kind of a bit tight. Well, they're not that bad. They go in. I don't know. No, I'm going to leave them that side because then they won't fall out when I'm soldering them. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Try the others. I'll take this socket out a minute. It's in the way. I want to spread the legs out a bit, but I'm going to modify my schematic to include an extra pad for these smaller presets, and then I don't have to splay the legs out so much then. But these are going to fit fine. I've got the wrong glasses on for this job, I tell you. I'm trying my best not to knock the flipping camera. Yeah, these definitely fit fine. I need to find out, put all these resistors in again though. At least I've got the duty cycle control on this board, so I've also got a tapping point for the oscilloscope trigger output, which is here. So there's going to be a pin which I solder in there. Oh, that wants to be a really big hole, that one, because I'm going to have a pin in there. Actually, I need to get those pins as well. I need to get the hole the right size. Right, these are feed-through pins. They're actually kind of big, but they're called they're actually feed-through capacitance pins, but they make excellent clip-on test points. They're really cool for that, but they have quite a large pin size. So I'm going to have to put my bigger drill at some point, and because the holes are huge, they need to be really big holes. So I've got one pin ready, and I'll use that. And I think it's the might be this drill. I'm not sure. Let me think. Let me just see. No, it's not. Is it that one there? Oh, it might be that one. I'll get it. My eyes are terrible. I think that's the right size actually. After all. Yeah, I think that drill will do that. other holes need to be a bit bigger. I think my capacitor holes are okay. I'm not sure. Just a minute. These electrolytics going down here, so let's just see if these are holes are good enough. Yeah, they're going to fit. Yeah, those are going to fit, no problem. There's a bit of crud in the hole, but it fits fine. Check the big capacitors as well. I'm going to try one of these blue ones. That's 1000 microfarad 16 volt. That needs to be on. Oh, that needs to be on the low voltage side though. This is a 50 volt one. 220 microfarad. So. Oops. See if these. Actually, there's some crap on the legs. These pins have got solder on them. I need to scrape that solder off. And that should fit right here. Perfect fit. Look at that. Perfect fit. And this one should fit down. Well, that's the. I can't put it in there because it's going to be. I might be pushing 25 volts into that. What's with all the dice today? This one can be done. Actually, this one can be used for the output because it's 1000 microfarad. It could be used for the output stage. It would fit in there. Like that. When I'm ready to solder stuff in, I'll see. Actually, I really want a high frequency one in there, so I probably won't use that one. Oh, these dice! Oh my god, what's with the dice today? There's so many dice. Oh my god. Yeah, low numbers. I'm just a low numbers person today. Right, I've got some new ones. Oh, these are 35 volt, 470 microfarad. Oh, yeah, I could use these. 470 microfarad, these are pretty ideal. These are the new ones. I need to get some more electrolytics actually. Really would be an idea to get some new ones in. So I've just about run out. This is another board Z. This is another board. This is version 8. Right, I'll show you. This is version. Oh, I've forgotten now. Get myself. Now this is the other board. This is version 6. This is revision 6. This one. Right. This is revision 8. Okay. There's two, and I didn't bother building this one because I didn't want to use up all my capacitors, and I didn't want to use up all my diodes. I built it as a test, really, to test my silk screening and my copper process, and then I realised I hadn't got a switch on the board, which I really would like to have, but there's nothing wrong with the board. I could use this board. So instead I made a slight if you look, these boards are not the same. They're slightly different side by side, because in this corner you've got a switch, no switch here. The ground plane is slightly different over here to the here. The ground plane, there's a ground plane there, and I decided I didn't really want that there, and so it's emitted on this one. And also I moved the heatsink mounting clamp thing, which there's one here, and there's also one over here. So that got moved slightly. Oh, I think that one got moved slightly. Well, anyway, this one got moved slightly. And yeah, there's a slight difference between the two boards. Some of the slight improvements and changes, and but you see, this board was actually smaller because it was narrower. So if you look, it's a millimetre smaller width wise than that other one. Because of that, my writing is complete on this one, but it went off the board on this one, and I wasn't very happy about that. Yeah, this is version. Look, the different colours as well, and two silk screens. Look, two silk screens. I also like the lighter board because you can read the silk screen a lot better. Or the dark board, it's a bit harder to see it. So you can see the difference. The resin, this resin is a much better colour. You can read the contrast a lot better. I've got a load more copper boards I ordered. They arrived a few days ago. So I thought, well, I'm going to make a new one on the lighter board because I really like that. I was going to build this, the dark brown one. I was going to build it, but when I ordered the replacement copper clad board and it was a lighter colour, I thought, bugger that one, I'm going to make this one because I like this one better. That's the reason why I haven't built that one. But it's drilled. I drilled it. It's all drilled, ready. I could build it if I wanted to, but it's alright, you can be an ass, I don't mind. Yeah, well, don't worry about it. I don't even drink and I get drunk. Yeah. I'm always falling over things. People would think I was drunk, you know. But yeah, there is the other board. I've been testing it. Actually, there's one over here that's been built that I've been using. But let me just disconnect the power leads. I don't know if I can get it over there because it's attached to my device right now. Oh, I'm going to have to lift the damn thing up. This is the one that I built, right? Let me just get my preview up. Right, this is the one that I already built, but I didn't have the right size regulator for it. And it also doesn't have the variable duty cycle on it. The new board has duty cycle variable trimmers, one for each channel, one for each frequency channel. That's the heatsink that I mounted on it. And I'm going to be having a similar heatsink. I'm going to make a similar heatsink for the new board. And that's where it's supposed to go around this bend. It bends around, and there's a heatsink bracket there. But I didn't mark this one, so there's no actual marking on the back of it to say heatsink mount. But there is on the new board heatsink mount there, and on the other side it says heatsink mount there. That's where you either put a screw or bolt it through. But on this one I just epoxied it to the board. I didn't bother making a hole. I just epoxied it because this was prototype anyway. So anyway, gee whiz, everything's falling over. And I've had some problems with my drill because this Z just left, I bet you. I had some problems with my drill anyway because the actual collet, it got so badly worn it wouldn't hold the tiny drills anymore. They were slipping and sliding, and so I had to file out the middle part, the slots out, and so I could clamp it more, so I could get the smaller drill bits in. And well, it just got worn out really. It's over I've had this drill like since 1988 or 1989. I've had this drill for years, so all my drills were wobbling. Anyway, I've ordered some more collets and they won't be here till November apparently. I wasn't going to bother drilling. Yeah, logged out. Anyway, thanks Z for the compliment. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, so anyway, at the moment I'm just right, let's see, do I need bigger holes in there? Just take these out. Let's see, do I want bigger holes in there? Well, I'm just going to drill some bigger holes where I need them. Because I do want some bigger holes here, because they're going to be mounting screws if I need them. What else do I need? Bigger holes. I could do the HS mount section. I could drill some parts for that because I need to drill to make it possible to have a piece of metal going through there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to need to have a slot here actually. So what I'm going to do is I'll drill it from the back. It's easier. What I need is enough holes so I can get a little a file in there to file it out. So I'm going to make some hole at each end. Oh mate, I should have started this with a small drill really. It's alright. Got ya. Right. So I'm going to have a slot there for a piece of steel for the heatsink, which the steel will go through the board, then you'll twist it on the other side to hold it in place. That's what the idea is. So I'm just going to sort this out. I need to get enough room for a file or a hacksaw. Alright. Okay. Oh, did I say a name, Alan? Sorry, I think I might have been mentioning Z or something and I got names mixed up, but I don't know, I can't remember now. I might have been talking to myself. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm making some slots for where I can mount a heatsink on at the moment with my drill, and I'm going to get my router, which is also in here. Let me get the router out. I need to put my router in. That's the router thing. That's another router thing. Right, so actually what I'll do is I'll take this drill bit out and I'll put my router in. I might need to drill some of those other holes later, but I'll get these heatsink mounts done while I'm at it. So I'm going to need to put my big collet in. Take that collet out. God, this feels warm. Yeah, Z needs to get that thing built because we're all having withdrawal symptoms. Right, big collet in, and then router in. There we go. This one's alright, this collet's fine. Right. This can get rather noisy, by the way. Warning, noise. I'll go on this side and do it from the copper side now because I can see the line better. Oops. Now this is while going sideways. It doesn't cut me, by the way. When it hits you, it just stings. Right, I need to put the other one in. It's kind of blunt on the end, really, this one. Oh, I need some metal. Hang on. Oh. Right, put this piece of metal underneath. Well, I'm going to file that out now. I'm going to get my diamond files. Just to finish it off with my diamond rotor files I've recently got. Well, I really like these files. Oh. Just get this hole nice and square. Actually, I think these files are a bit too coarse. Oh, we'll see. I'm going to get the other files. Actually, they're a little bit too coarse for me for this. So I'll get the steel file. Which one is it? I want that one. I think I need a square one. It's about 3mm hole this now. It's a bit big, but that's fine. I made that area especially for mounting clamping a heatsink on so it's secured. Then I don't have to mess about with glue. And I can easily remove the heatsink. If you remove the transistors, you can twist the metal and the whole heatsink will come out with the transistors. That's the idea. It's a bit tight at this bottom end. Oh, Z's back. Right, okay. I made the hole a little bigger because it's better to have a bigger hole than a hole that's too small. Also, I can put a thicker heatsink in as well if I want. A thicker heatsink, I can use a thicker heatsink because the hole's big enough. I also need to make another slot actually at the top end here as well. It's a smaller slot actually, but so that is my slot. Actually, I'll put this stuff underneath, and we probably need a sheet of paper really under it so you could see it properly, but I don't know. I'm going to have a break. I want to wash my hands as well because I've got fiberglass dust all over my hands. That's my hole, my slot, where you can basically, a heatsink can have steel tabbings coming out and can be twisted on the other side and anchored. You've probably seen it done actually on things before. It's a pretty easy way of fixing something, and simple way of doing it without using screws even, you know. And let's face it, we don't need to use screws. If you can just twist a piece of steel through the hole and anchor it that way. Anyway, I'll just move that out of the way again. I want to wash my hands. I've got this feeling of grime all over them. You know. So as I say, there's no slot to do, but that one's sort of over here, this corner, about there. Actually, look a bit further back because I've since modified my PCB design on the software, but I haven't implemented it on here. But that actual let's see, get a ruler. It's actually not far off. Actually, it's probably a millimetre. Let's see. Those are the holes for the power transistors. Move back a little bit. That's about it there. These are actually bang on, pretty close. This slot is. It's actually pretty bang on actually. Yeah, sorry Alan, I'm going to make some more coffee. That stuff, you know, that dust, that fiberglass dust, it gets down your throat. Ugh, it's horrible stuff. I need to get my mask out actually. I'm going to find it. Uh, Time for a new mask. My mask has been, it's filthy. Right, new mask. It's fiberglass dust, it's horrible stuff. So, next time I'm going to put that on. Hey, I've discovered free energy. What did you fart? Well, Alan's gone out, so he's gone out to get Chinese food apparently, so I don't mind taking a break anyway. I keep missing all the chat anyway when I'm not looking at it. Oh, Z's not live. Oh, well, he's on the band, so well, he ought to go live and then we could all enjoy it. Oh, Z, that's mean. So you're going to let a recorded contest call run and not answer any of them? Well, that's just mean. Oh well. That's what makes life interesting. Oh, I didn't check my chat. I'll leave camera on anyway. You don't want to see what I'm reading. Are you watching Hyde? Look at all these things I've got. I've had these for years. Now, do you know what these are? I was telling somebody earlier, these are feed-through links or feed-through capacitors. I have actually got some very ancient. Oh, where is it? These things aren't cheap. These are feed-through capacitors, right? This is some of the metal. It's got a metal outside. I'll magnify it Right, it's got a metal shell around it, and these have never been used, by the way. They're not salvaged out of it's not been salvaged out of anything. It's I'm getting so much light reflection on here. It's terrible. Right, there you go. Right, these have not been salvaged out of anything. These are brand new. You can see there's no solder on the legs, and they've got rounded ends. Oh, damn it! What have I done now? Sorry. I'm drifting off the camera. Okay, these are, yeah, feeder capacitors that you actually drill a hole through a piece of metal. I'm doing it again. Flipping heck, I keep drifting off the damn camera. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's probably better if I just hold it between my fingers like that. These are so tiny. They're hard to hold. Why do I keep drifting off the flipping thing? It's this magnifying glass that wants moving. Okay, that's better. No, it's not. It's worse. Yeah. I'm trying to get this light to stop. I'm trying to stop this light from. There we go. Right, can I keep my right arm still and move my left finger? Right, okay. Oops, I've dropped the damn thing now. Maybe I'll just put it in my tweezers. Right, okay, that's in my tweezers. That's a feeder capacitor. It's the best viewpoint. They probably cost a fortune to buy these. I don't know, I've never looked on the internet, but these are the metal ones. I don't know about the plastic ones, but yeah, the ceramic or resin inserts, and I've got some even older ones. That's an even older one. I'm just doing this to fill time while I'm having a break, really. This is an older one. It's got it's got another metal can around it. It's got a hoop on the end, a ring on the end. It's used in UHF equipment, and I'm not sure about the middle core. I think it's ceramic, or maybe I think it's ceramic actually. I'm not sure. But they've got hoops on each end, so you can solder your tab wires onto them. It looks like a very old style one actually. This particular one's very old, but they're all new. You know, never been used. But anyway, just thought that might be of interest to somebody, but maybe not. The glasses, these glasses are more interesting really, I think, because they belong to my granddad or grandma. I don't know, to be honest with you, because they're very old style, half moon sort of glasses. I had to clean them in ice bubble alcohol actually, because they were kind of gross. Oh, there's a lot of gross shit on them again actually. Ugh. Tried to clean them again, I think. I just realised there was some. Yeah, you do get mucky. I don't know why. Ugh, what the heck? You don't want to see that. Ugh. Glasses are very unhygienic. Very. I have no idea why they get so mucky. Right, that's better. I just, every so often you just notice something's not right, and and you discover something kind of gross has been living right next to you for a long time and you never noticed it, and that's kind of the way I feel about these flipping glasses. Yeah. There was something right on the where it sits on your nose. There was a lot of crap on there. How the hell is it? Where's that come from? Dead skin or something? Ugh! Oh God, I feel sick now. And they've been sitting on my nose. Ugh. Anyway, I'm cleaning it with isopropyl alcohol, which kills germs. So hopefully I won't have to ponder that thought too long. Yeah, right. Well, they are very old glasses. I mean, I did inherit them, and I did clean them when I got them, honestly. So that, I don't know where that crud came from. I really don't. I have no idea. It must have just worn off. Or maybe it's this kind of plastic, it just attracts stuff to stick to it. I don't know. Okay. I feel a bit better now. Ugh. Still, I think I need a sterile cotton bud. These are kind of, they've all been used on something. The other day, I think. Right, sterile cotton bud. Mind you, this isopropyl alcohol kills germs anyway, because they actually use it to sterilise needles, you know, for ear piercing and things like that. That's what my daughter told me. But she said, "Oh, I've smelled that before." She said, "That's what you smell when they're going to pierce your ears." I said, "Oh, well, please don't mention needles to me." I don't like needles. I don't. But occasionally they've got to stick one in my ass, so I just don't like thinking about them. Oh, there's some crud right in that little loop. So if I put this cotton bud right there and squirt that thing, it should get rid of that crud, whatever's in there. Kill the germs maybe at least. Can't get in. It's a tiny little. I'll use my knife. Bit of back support from the tissue, that should push the muck onto there. Oh, knife stuck now. Come out, me bugger. Right, I'll do the other one. If I can hold it. That's that. Right, okay. I feel a bit better now. Don't need to wear them right now though. That's really cozy to actually make money using electricity. I've never heard of that before. Oh, that is so cool. But that sounds a bit like the devil's plan though, to actually basically cook you to death. You could actually rage in the fires of hell and get paid for the privilege of the devil watching you suffer. Yeah, it kind of sounds like that, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I was eating my poppadoms. I haven't eaten them all yet. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I don't think I even need to drill where I'm going to put that heatsink. I just have to route my way through it. That's only if I want to have an anchoring point, you know. I mean, a tab, a through tab. Don't see why not. You know, I really want to get on with that fourth stage. You know, the square bobbins and the square actuators, and I want to get them sorted out as soon as I get this. As soon as I'm happy with this circuit, I want to get on with that. I really do. I miss the mechanical part side. I'm starting to get clouded vision on my device. You know what I mean? My brain is getting foggy, so I need to get back to that before I forget where I was. Actually, before I route out that other piece there, I am going to put my other drills in, because it's a lot less messy. I'm going to put my other drill back in, and there's some other holes I was going to drill. I'm sure there was. Yes. Oh, actually. Well, I'm going to put the other drill bit. I'm pretty sure there's something I need to. Yeah, there is some. Oh, it's that pin. Yeah, the big pin. I need to get the big drill bit in for that big pin. I need to sort that out. The actual through. Stick that in there. Oh, yeah, right one. This is the right one, I think. Yeah. So I need to get this tightened up a bit. Right, I've got the big drill bit somewhere around here. I think it was this one, this big silver one. I think it was that one. I'm pretty sure it is. Anyway, I'm going to stick this big silver one in. Because it's for the that's wobbly as well. Hang on a minute. Flipping collets. I'm sick of these collets. I really am. Try that. It'll do. It's a bit wobbly, but right, where are we? That's the one. I'll do them big holes while I'm at it. I can drill from the back actually, won't burst so much. It's a lot better drilling from the back if you can, once you've got the hole started, because you don't get the copper lifting up, because the drill pulls the copper out when you're drilling from that side, but when you're drilling from the back it pulls the copper in. So you don't have a bigger burr around the edge. Worth remembering is that, I think I've said it before. Right, what else needs to be big? Oh yeah, actually those need to be slots for various capacitor sizes, for the timing capacitor. I need to have slots in there really, but right here, so I don't know, but this drill's too big for that, so or I'll find a capacitor that will fit in there. Right, let me just put this around there a minute. Take that one out. I need a smaller drill in there though. This is not a sharp one. This one cut quite well. I'll try that one. Is it centered? Well, it's sort of wobbly, but it's not too bad. I'll just see if I've got a capacitor to go in there first. Well, a capacitor box thing. I really want something like I think it was it was a silly number, 6.8N or something silly on the other board. What was it? I can't remember now. Just a minute. Oh bloody hell! Can't read it now. It was. I've got some really crazy value capacitors. Oh God, I forgot what that one is. What the hell is that, sister? Is that a TV? Oh, what's this? Oh, that's not one. That's nothing. I'm looking for a capacitor, really. Just getting sidetracked. Oh, what's that in the bottom there? What is it? 473. 47 nanofarads, I think. I think that's 47 nanofarads. 473, 47,000. I think it's 47 nanofarad, I'm pretty sure it is. Let's find out. Nanofarads. Should be 47 that. Yeah, 46.8. I'm looking for something weird. I think it's a 6.8 nanofarad. Yum yum. Oh, you're making me hungry, Alan. Yeah, I fancy Chinese takeaway right now. I had fish and chips yesterday, but today I'm snacking on junk. Okay, right, so in my component box, oops, knocking the camera. I should find what I want, because this is where I think I got it last time. So I need to be in this section maybe, or maybe not in there. I've got polystyrene capacitors in here. Oh look, I've got another thermal fuse. 1.85 amp resettable fuse. I don't want anything that big. These are all peak powered mostly. Oh, what's this one? Oh, that's a 400 volt 10 microfarad high voltage stuff. I don't want one of those. 350 volt, that's high voltage too. I'll stick them down there. No. Where the heck are those other capacitors? Oh, they must be down here. Hang on, let's get them out of the way. I'll just get these. I'm running out of space again. Move that, move this, move that. That's out of the way. Go over there. What else have we got in here? I think the ones that I want somewhere. I think it's probably in here. No. Oh yes, might be this one. This is the box. Yeah. Right, what's that? 47 nanofarad. Well, that is an option. So, yeah, it's a small one. Is it 4.7 or 47? I can't really read that. That's 47 nanofarad. And I want something, it's a weird number. I had loads of these things. The legs are very fragile. You know what? I wonder if this is it. You won't believe this thing. This thing here, this big chunky little capacitor here, it's a 1 microfarad 100 volt, and it's obviously non-polarized because it's not even electrolytic. It's these capacitors they're expensive. They're flipping expensive. I don't like using them, but they're good for frequency. That's another 47 now. I thought it looks like I've only got one of those that I stuck in the other board. Well, never mind. I can always nick it out of there if I need to. But I want something like 15 nanofarad, really. What's this one? What's this one? I've got to be very careful with these legs. Oh, that's 220N, maybe? It's got to be, it's 100 volts, so it's got to be a high value capacitance. That could be 220N or 22N. I'm not sure. U22. It could be 220. I'm going to measure it anyway. Find out. Let's get the meter out. It's hard to tell with these capacitors, it really is. What is it? Oh, it's a 220 because I'm on the 200 range. Right, 2 microfarad. It's 230 nanofarad, is that? Right, it's 220 actually, but it's reading 230. That's a bit too high. That's a little bit too high for what I want. I've got loads of, I thought I had loads of capacity. Actually I have some in the other, you know what, I could, because I'm using bigger I'm actually going to be using 100k resistors instead of 47k's, so I can actually use a low value capacitor now and I'll still get the frequency I want, so I'll put that in there. Let's have a look at what this is. Let's see what this is. This might be this polystyrene one. 470 picofarad. Oh my god, that's no, that's really really low. What's this one? That's a resistor. I'm trying to get all my components ready, you see. What else have we got in here? I've got some more got some more PTC polyfuses here. 241Cs. Oh cool, I forgot about, yeah, I've got more of these. I found them the other day. Thought they'd go in here because that's exactly what I'm looking for, really. Stick them in there for now. What these are? Oh, these are recent. I recently ordered these 22 microfarad one, so I was always running out of things like that. And what are these? Oh, these are more non-polar ones. So I want something that's high frequency capacitor, 4.7 microfarad. I'm gonna have to look in my other tray, I think. I will have to look. Oh my god, I found a push button. Switch. Well, it's not a locked one. Now I'm going to look at my other component tray. I'll see what's going on in the chat because Alan's probably talking to me and I'm not even reading right now. Maybe not. Oh, he'll be eating his Chinese. Right, I'm just having to think. Okay, I'm going to get my other bag of capacitors out and see if I can find the values I want out of there. I'm going to cut that other slot later. I'm not in a rush for that right now. I just want to get my capacitors that I want ready. Oh, what's up? Oh, hang on a minute. Just a minute. What's this one? There's some in the bottom of here. What's this one? Oh, 104, that's 100N. That's a nice capacitor, I like that. 100N, that's nice. It's resin dipped. 50 volts. I like that, I'm going to check it. Here we go, I found a few that I got about. 100N, that's 163 volt. The legs are all bent on that. If I can find a 10N, I'll be happy. A 10N would work. I've got some around. What's this one? 102. That is I think that's a 1N, I think. Let's check. I think that's a 1N. If I get these legs to reach. Oh, I want to be on the 200N range. If I can get it connected again. That's a 1N, yeah. Still. Oh, I think I found a 10N. These are not the best for frequency oscillators, but have a look. It might be a one. Actually, no. It could be a 10N. The legs are all bent on it. Stick them back in there, innit? Check. I don't know why I bent the legs like that. It's weird. Must have got crushed or something. These legs could fall out at any moment. Yes, that's a 10N. I thought it was. Brown, brown, black, orange. Now if I can straighten these legs out without breaking the damn thing and get this solder off the legs, it would work. These legs are really badly soldered up. I need to get the solder off. I'll see if I can find a better one. I've got quite a few of those, I think. That looks like it could be a 10N. No, that's 105N. My god, yeah. The colour coding is similar. Oh, it's yellow, actually, that's why. I want brown, brown, black, orange, or some odd brown, black, orange, I think it is. So, let's have a look here. Ah, brown one, I think. No, it's yellow. What's this one? That could be a 10N. It's a nice yellow package. I think it came out of a TV or something. Some of these older capacitors are a lot better quality. Yes, it is. It's a 10N. Okay, two options there. Keep looking because I'm looking for the best size really as well. I'm looking. I'll use what? What's this one? 3.3N. Oh, 3.3N. Cool. That would be. That might actually be a better option actually. 3.3. Oh, 4.7 even. If I can see one in here. Oh, a lot of this stuff, I've had it for donkey's years. That looks like another 10N. Yeah, which is. So I'll get two of those. Right, what's this greeny one? I used to have quite a few new ones of this. Oh, that's faded. Can't even see the writing, I'm just going to measure it. Oh, that's 47N that. It's a bit too big for what I want. What's this one down there? Magnifying glass, read that. Oh, it looks like a 68N. Let's check it. Well, it's 70N, yeah. Too big. This is a weird one, and I've had it for a long time. Looks like it could be a 39N. 37.3 it's reading. Oh, it's not far off. What's this one? I'll measure that one. That one's just escaped me now. Where's it gone? That yellow one. Come here, you bugger. Right, what's this little yellow one? Oh, that's a 10N too. Oh, that's a nice small one. Even better. I like the ones that are small because they don't take a lot of room. 10N. Okay, so So I've got a small 10N. It's even better than those great big chunky ones. Right, so I've got an option between that one and one of these. And I go for the little one. It's small voltage though, but that's fine because it is 12 volts. So what voltage is it? It's 63 volts. That's pretty good, and it's not melted. There's a bit of solder on the legs, and it's actually a good capacitor for frequency. These particular types are the good capacitors for frequency oscillators anyway. They're quite stable, unlike electrolytics, which change rapidly with temperature. Also, another problem with some capacitors is that they actually change with age, whereas these are very stable, because there's no the dry capacitor. There's no actual liquid in them. I've just got some solder on the legs I want to get off. Just need to get that solder off this leg. Right, so I put several different holes on the board so that I could use different size capacitors, and that is the reason when you're using oscillator, when you're using a capacitor as a reference for your oscillator, it's always a good idea to have different pinouts, and that's why I've got a whole bunch of holes at different sizes, so I can find a capacitor that will fit, and it fits in those holes there. Look, there we go, that fits in perfectly. Also, because of the pads, because I've got more pads there, if I wanted to put another capacitor in there that's bigger, like this one, if the legs aren't splayed out, because the legs are a bit splayed out, the legs are straight now, there's actually solder on these legs as well. A bit of solder, not a lot. Get the solder off. It's slightly bent, but those holes that I put in should fit this as well. The ones on the holes that were furthest apart, but I might have to make these holes bigger. It will fit if the holes are bigger. Look, they line up with a bigger capacitor, you see. So I've got room for bigger capacitors as well as small ones. But these holes are smaller, so that's why I put my drill back in, so that I can make the holes bigger, so that it will fit the bigger capacitors. So I really just need to adjust the outside holes on that for the bigger ones. Right, so I left the inside hole smaller. So the inside capacitor can fit in there, or we can have a bigger one in there as well if we want. Like that. Well, I'm going to go for the small one. having these other capacitors is handy because the other frequency is actually is a lower frequency. So I've actually got a position for an electrolytic there. The lower frequency is not as critical, but I don't have to put an electrolytic in there. I could put one of these in, and that one is, I think that's a 10N as well. I think I measured it, didn't I? Let's double check. No, that's 101N. Okay, that's 101N. So I could actually put the 101N, because remember I'm using 100k trimmers now instead of 47k, so I can still get low frequencies because I've got more pot range to tune. So instead of having an electrolytic in here and this board configuration, I'm going to put 100N in that one instead of an electrolytic. So I should still be able to get my lower frequency as well as my high one. And these legs should fit in, and they do. So that's for the low frequency. This little one's for the high frequency, and that fits in quite nicely as well. And if I want, I can lay it on its tummy. So I could technically just grab that and just bend that over like that, low profile, and lay it on its tummy like that. Because there's room on the board, you see. The only thing that's over there is a trimmer, and there's nothing actually occupying that part of the board, so I can lay that down flat so that it doesn't stick up too much. Well, I'll decide. I just need to get the legs up a bit more. Oh, there's a gap there, but it's good enough. Oops. He's trying to escape. He doesn't want to be used. Yeah, that will work. I would need to put the resistors in first, you see, really. I don't think I need any more of those. There's not that many of these types of capacitors, most of them are electrolytics that I'm going to be using anyway, so now I drilled a big hole for this test point. But does it fit? It's a tight fit, but yes, it fits, and the power transistors go in there each side. This is the test point for the output, so I can clip the oscilloscope probe onto this point, and it's a nice hefty piece of metal. I mean, it's not going to bend easy, so that's a good fit for the test point for the output of the oscilloscope. Also, actually, I need another test point in here for the trigger for the oscilloscope. There's a trigger output. Now, where's that? I've forgotten where that is now. Oh, the trigger output is down here. That needs to be a bigger hole as well. So, actually, I need to put the bigger drill back in, I think. Yes, I do. I forgot to drill that hole. So, where's the big drill gone? There we go. Hopefully it's not wobbling again. It's a bit of wobble. That'll do for this one hole. And that goes right here, so I'm going to drill it on this side so it doesn't burr up too much on the other side. See if I can get in. Right, there we go. So I've got another test point to go in there. And that'll be for the trigger for the oscilloscope. And I also need a capacitor for the actual, I need to pick a capacitor that's suitable for the signal for the trigger output. Now it needs to be probably around 470 nanofarads or something around about there. So let's just make sure this fits. Yeah, it's gone in. Could do to go a bit deeper really. This drill is the right size for the actual pin, but there's actually a serrated thing on the bottom there where the plastic is being moulded onto it, and it kind of stands a little bit proud, but yeah, it's fine. It's fine. You can see what I mean, there's a little gap at the bottom, but I'll leave that there because that way you can get an oscilloscope probe. You can clip on something lower down as well, probably, although you wouldn't need to do it if it's high enough. But these are nice tight fit anyway. Now what else do I need to think about? Yeah, the capacitor for the oscilloscope test trigger output. What shall I put in there? I could put an electrolytic, but they dry out over time, so I'm just thinking, I've got loads. Hang on, there's probably a green one. This probably green one down here would work. What is this one? Oh, the legs are so small. I don't think that's usable. That was a 4.2 nanofarad anyway, it's too small. I'll take that out in a minute. I really want a kind of a chunky one, but I don't want a great big footprint like that. These, like this, it's so these are a little bit too big. Right, what's this one? I've forgotten. Oh, that's 100N. Oh, that's still too small. Let's try, look at this green one. What's this one? What's this? Well, I think that's a 73N. No, I want something like 470N or 750N or something big like that. That's a 10N, I think. Yeah. A 100N. I'm probably going to go. I'm probably going to have to go and look into some other trays. That's faded. It's really bad to see. Ooh. 680. Oh, that's, what's that? 60. No, that's 68 then. Yeah, that's a 70 N. God. That's a 470N, but it's too big. It's huge. I've seen some reviews. That came out of a TV. I remember that because it's been cooked really badly. All the paint's flaking off it. That is off on a very old TV, I can tell from the look of it. I wonder if it still works. 470N that would be. It's too big though. Let's see if it reads alright. So it'll be 0.470 or something. 492, 0.492. It's actually reading quite well considering its age. Oh, this is too big. It's 150 volt. I don't, what's this one? That's 100. That's 100 nanofarads. But it's way high in voltage. 150 volt. No, I don't want something that big. Yeah. Now I'm gonna have to look. I'm just gonna have to use an electrolytic, I think, for the scope output. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick a 1 UF or something in there. I think it'll do. I got plenty of those. Welcome back, Hyde. I'm just gonna have a break. I'm drinking my coffee still. It's gone cold. I'm not rushing this. I enjoy doing electronics, and I don't like rushing it. I used to work self-employed, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare because everybody was rushing me, and I enjoyed working on electronics, but you can't enjoy it when you're being pressured, and when people are pushing all the time. Oh, I need so and so by so and so, and can you do? And it becomes a nightmare, and it takes all the fun out of it. It's like you enjoy eating custard pie and strawberries, and somebody said you've got to eat that in 1 second flat. You've got to eat that really quick. You know what I mean? You wouldn't enjoy it, would you? Fun spoiling. That's what it is. I'm gonna actually look in my new component thing as well. If you know what, I went and bought some time ago. I went and bought some service mount components, which that's a point. That's a point. I actually bought some service mount components which I've never used. I don't like using them, to be honest. Now, I could put a service mount capacitor on the back there for that oscilloscope test, because that's perfect. It would fit in there just right.
a surface mount capacitor on the back of the board would fit on there. And I have got some service mount capacitors, electrolytic types. Might as well put them to use. They're just sitting in my flipping tray because I ordered them by mistake. You often go on the some of these websites selling capacitors and things, and they don't list them very clearly, and you can actually order service mount components without even knowing it, and it's annoying. Right, so I'll put those back. I'll go and get the new stuff and have a look through there. Right, I'll move my board over there a bit. No, actually, I'll just leave it there, actually. I'm just going to plonk stuff down. Well, I'll plonk everything down in one pile that I don't really want to use over in one place. Oh, I'm going to lose my drills if I'm not careful. Right, the stuff that I'm thinking about, I'm going to plonk it over the top of the circuit board. That's a fusible 100 ohm resistor, and I don't think I need that. That's a wire round, very old, 680 ohm, I don't need that. That's an RC4194N, got what that is. Oh, I think it's a dual tracking regulator actually, I think, or something. 1.5 amp variable voltage regulator, I don't want that. 470 ohm trimmer, don't need that. Yeah, I need to get through some of this stuff quicker actually. Just dragging on and dragging on. I'll lose my drill if I'm not careful. That small thing, it can disappear easily. These little things, you lose them. I need to put it back in my box, I think. What is it? Where's my drill box gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, when I was doing my wireless stuff some years ago, I was making, I've got these spindle couplers and never used it. It's brass. Actually, thinking about it, it's brass. Not cheap nowadays, I suppose. Brass has gone up in, copper and brass has gone up in price, I think. So I'm just thinking, I'm slow. Xenodiodes. Oh, surface mount things are in here somewhere. Pretty sure I've got some electrolytic surface mount, which would probably be ideal actually for the scope trigger thing. I think I'm getting close. Springs. No, that's an interrupter thingy. Okay, I got that recently. That was for the. That was if I was building the pulse motor. I decided against the idea. That was the thing anyway. Hall effect switches. I've got some of these. Very handy. Oh, springs. Where the hell? Oh, I don't know if I showed these before. These are mercury switches. Did I actually show these before? Mercury switches. Tilt switches. Very, very, very neat things. Let me show you actually what they do. Let me take one of them out. These mercury tilt switches, they're just absolutely cool. Right. There's a tilt switch. Now I'm going to connect it to my meter. Right. Oh, there's another drill there. Don't want to lose the damn things. I'll put that underneath. Right, now watch this. Right, I'm going to connect it to this device. There's mercury inside them. Right. see if I can get this on camera. Oh, maybe if I just put it on the table. Now, watch what happens when I connect this. Right, okay. Now, let's put it on its end. Let's do the same thing again. Let me just turn this around a bit so I can get... Now watch. Nothing. Let's tilt it slowly. Still nothing. Oh, it just connected then. Oops. Now look, nothing. When I rock it to one side, it connects. It oscillates because the mercury, there's a ball of mercury inside, and it's bouncing inside the container between the terminals. And I'll show it zoomed in. I'll get this light right. I don't even see it. Where is it?